welcome to the Sweet and Simple Home 2021 Christmas home tour. Nice high, open ceilings, open floor plan. It's late 90s style. I also had to come up with a solution for our tree skirt because it had a box. Hello squad, this is the second week of Christmas vlogs. Today is Saturday and I think I showed a little bit of footage of maybe breakfast yesterday and maybe I showed something else, I can't remember. This morning we went to a local Christmas parade. I have a mountain of laundry in front of me, so I'm going to fold this while I talk to you. So today we went to a Christmas parade. I didn't even know that that was today. That was not what we had planned for today. But my sister sent a text this morning and wanted to know if we were going. And so I thought about it and I was like, we don't really have anything definitely going on today. We didn't have anything specifically planned. So I said yes and we went. It was a healthy yes for me to go. I feel like I have to really work to decide what is a healthy yes and what should just be a no thank you, because sometimes it can be tempting to say yes to everything. And I've been there, I've done that, and it's exhausting. And you know, you wind up feeling like you just kind of wasted your day or wasted your season. And so it varies, I think, from person to person and event to event, what is a healthy yes and what is a yes that really should have been like a no thank you, I'll do it next time or whatever. But this was a healthy yes. I'm glad that we went. Parking was insane. I didn't get there early, but my sister did, and she said when she got there early, they had already closed off all of the streets, so they had to walk a good distance. I had to walk a good distance, and by that point, of course, everything was closed off, and all the sidewalks were filled with people. So it was really kind of like we had a little parade for our own family, and I was like pushing the double stroller through everybody and like pretending people weren't staring at me because everybody was staring at me. But anyway, we got to our spot and met my sister before the parade started, so that ended up being good. I actually brought the double stroller for Andy and for my sister's little girl. They are about the same age, and I just thought that would be a good solution so that they wouldn't run out on the road and we could all just kind of have a little more peace, and that ended up being the perfect solution. They had the best time. The bigger kids sat on a blanket, and it's just so fun to watch your kids have joy through the Christmas season and experience things that you experienced growing up. It was just a lot of fun. After that, we went to a local museum and got to see some exhibits there. We got to see the local high school band playing. That was fun. And we went to our favorite Greek restaurant, and my best friend Amanda came with us. I should have gotten a video or picture with her, I forgot to. But it's always fun when we get to hang out, so that was a blast. And we definitely took our time and enjoyed each other's company. And then I drove around because Andy fell asleep in the car. So it is now after 5 o'clock. Kids are at grandparents'. They are both spending the night there tonight. We're supposed to be having a date night, but I don't really know what we're going to do. It may be a date night in. I don't know. We ate out yesterday for lunch. We ate out today for lunch. And so you guys know I don't really like to spend a lot eating out. I usually try to do that within reason. We're also going to be doing some eating out next week, and you'll get to see some of that. We've got some fun stuff planned. I'm excited. So I want to pace ourselves, especially during December, because you know, spending seems to just naturally increase in December despite our best efforts. Tomorrow I am photographing a wedding, but it's a shorter wedding day. It's only 6 hours. Usually they are 8 or 10. So Abram was kind of upset that I was not going to be at church tomorrow. That's not a usual occurrence. But you know, sometimes it happens. But I told him that I would be home tomorrow by bedtime, so I know that he'll be happy for that. That's our last photography obligation for the year, so I'm ready for a break. I know my partner's ready for a break. Just nice to really be able to enjoy the Christmas season for sure. So I am going to finish folding this laundry, and then I don't know what the evening holds. We shall see. So the next morning I had the house to myself, and I decided to make myself a rather decadent treat for breakfast. I made myself a mug cake. So I started out by making some self-rising flour because we had run out. So to that I added some baking cocoa and some baking powder. You also have to add some salt, and that might be it for the dry ingredients. I use coconut oil. It also says you can use butter, so if you don't like the taste of coconut oil, you might prefer that. It also requires vanilla, like I said, almond milk, and some dark chocolate chips. Okay, as far as utensils and things that you need a big mug like this so that you can mix everything together in it. And I just like this one because it's Christmas colors and because it has a wide mouth to it. You need something small to melt your coconut oil or your butter in the microwave. And then you need measuring spoons. These were a yard sale find maybe a couple of years ago. You're also going to need a fork to whisk your dry ingredients together with. All right, so let's start by putting all of our dry ingredients in here. Abram, let me get a video of you painting.
Mommy, trying to get red.
Okay, so you need more water then.
Oh.
Don't dip it in your milk though. If you've got a lot of water on there, you blot just a little. But if you don't have a lot of water, you don't need to blot.
Yeah, I do.
That's good. Okay, you may have blotted too much. You want a little water on there to make the paint wet. Yeah.
This is a spot for water to go.
A ditch for water. Hey, tell me what these food items are in my hand again. What are these?
Onion rings, donut, and rainbow ice without sweetener.
I cannot wait to dig in. Thank you. I have a video going up tomorrow about secondhand gifts. This was one. This play set was a birthday gift this past year. It still says Savannah's on it because I haven't taken that off. But this was a marketplace find and we have thoroughly enjoyed it. Squad. Today is Wednesday. I think the last time I talked to you was Saturday or maybe Sunday. I had talked about going to the Christmas parade with my sister and her family. We went to the Greek restaurant. Sunday, I helped photograph a wedding. It was our last one of the year, and my family went to church without me. It was a good day. And then Sunday, we got an email from Abram's preschool teacher that there had been a COVID case reported in his classroom. So I'd mentioned we had some fun things planned for this week. We were scheduled to go to Great Wolf Lodge with my whole family on Monday and stay the night and stay Tuesday and do the water park and all that thing. We'd never been before. And then Tuesday night we were supposed to go to a local Christmas lights festival with Brandon's side of the family. We do that every year. So just really looking forward to these things. Well, I had an extra at-home COVID test and I thought I'm going to do this on Abram just as an extra precaution. Really had no thought that it might actually come back as positive. He had no symptoms. We have no symptoms. So it came back positive. So we ended up getting some more from the store, took another one, and it was positive again. None of the rest of us tested positive. Me, Andy, and Brandon all tested negative, but Abram tested positive twice in a row on Monday morning when we were supposed to be leaving around lunch to go to Great Wolf Lodge. So then we had to call and tell my sister and her family. We had to call my parents and my other sister and share the news with them. And then of course we had to share the news with Abram, and he was upset. Honestly though, nobody took it as hard as me. I don't know. It just hit me and I was just really disappointed. So I spent probably a good half of Monday just feeling really depressed and just upset that we were missing out on these fun things that we were looking forward to. It's very possible that somebody watching this is going to have to go through this over the Christmas season or sometime, relatively soon. It's just kind of the world in which we live right now. So I just wanted to say, as I was talking through this to myself, as I was talking through it to Brandon, I said, in the grand scheme of things, this is not a big deal. We are all fine. Everybody is healthy. We are blessed. But I am upset right now, and that's valid. And I think it's just important to acknowledge that you can be really grateful, and you can also be like, this really is unfortunate. This really stinks. So that's where I was Monday. So I didn't pick up the camera then. Yesterday I was also still sort of kind of in that place. Today I actually got myself together and made myself look like a person. And for the most part, we've had a good day. There have been some hard parts. The thing about being quarantined with your family is hopefully they are the people that you really enjoy being around the most. But also you can only be around each other so much before it's just like we've got to get out. So today we had some good time playing outside. That was good. The kids had some alone time in their rooms while I made lunch. That was good. Yeah, all that to say, we are here. It is Wednesday and we are quarantined. Abram still doesn't have any symptoms whatsoever. None of the rest of us have symptoms, and so for that I am praising God, and I am just hoping that that continues. I think the hardest part is just that you cannot isolate a 2-year-old or a 4-year-old. It's also just impossible to make them understand personal space and boundaries. I think that's just been the hardest part, is like, it's so hard to make them understand, like, please don't share this, please don't touch that. With a 2 and a 4-year-old, it's just really hard. So anyway, we are blessed that of the hardest parts, that's the hardest thing. I will still teach most of my music lessons this week. I will just do them remote, which is how I did them through the first part of the pandemic. So I should be able to fall back in step with that, no problem. I just got done filming a video that you guys will see going up tomorrow. It's about secondhand Christmas gifts. I'm really excited about it, actually. It's a collaboration and I'm excited to be a part of it. So you will see that go up tomorrow. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on what's going on and why we're not out and going places at the moment. We're having Chipotle bowls again. I'm not even mad because I just love it so much. We made them last night and we had enough for leftovers today. Kids are having chicken, rice, corn salsa, regular salsa, chips, and applesauce. Hello squad, today is Thursday. This kind of feels like deja vu because I'm back in front of the same tree wearing the same shirt. This is a thrifted shirt, and truth be told, I'm pretty sure it's a pajama top. I think the brand is like Swedish Treasures or Simply Treasures or something, but I'm fairly certain that it is pajamas. But it's so comfortable that I just wear it as like a comfy holiday shirt. So I taught from home tonight and it went well, went totally fine. Everybody is still healthy, everybody's still feeling well, so that's great. So we will just continue to wait it out here. Christmas cards, I haven't shared any of that because it's just been an up and down saga. So last year, one of the things that I said was I wanted to make sure I ordered my Christmas cards and my stamps early. So I was right on track. I had my cards set to be delivered on December 3rd. So that would have been a week ago from when you're seeing this vlog. And I was really hopeful for that. I was going to get them all addressed and sent out that first weekend in December and was just super excited. I noticed all week that the tracking on my order just said processing and it never advanced from that stage. And I thought, this is probably not a good sign. Of course, by this point, I had already told everybody in my Instagram stories, hey, if you're ordering cards, you should order from Walmart because that's been the best price that I've been able to find, and I'm all about finding the best bargain, and I talked all about that. Really talked up Walmart. I know I at least gave them one person's business because my sister ordered her cards from them. Friday came last week, and by the end of the evening, it just said, delayed, check back later. So I kept checking back. I would call the store every few days. I would call customer service. I ended up calling them 2 or 3 times. long story short, I don't know what happened to my cards. I don't know if they never got started. I don't know if they got lost. They were supposed to be here on time. Like, I just feel like I did all the right things and it didn't happen. Where we stand currently is I talked on the phone for a long time to customer service yesterday, and they are supposed to be refunding my order. I also asked them if they would redo my order but pay the expedited shipping. I don't mind paying my cards, but I would just like for them to be here at, you know, before Christmas. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do at this point. Part of me is just like, cut your losses and don't even do it. But then part of me is like, I really like doing Christmas cards and I got the stamps that I really wanted, and dang it, I had 5 different designs and I picked the one that I wanted. I don't know. It's a very small thing. I'm not like letting it ruin my Christmas, but that's been a frustration this week. And on top of that, we've been stuck at home. So once I found out we were going to be quarantined, I was like, well, hey, at least I'll have my Christmas cards. I can go ahead and get all of those addressed. I can write the names all pretty for the ones at church. And then when we do get to go back to church, you know, they'll all be ready to go. And I have no cards to write people's names on. At this point, it is like December 9th when I'm filming this. So do I try to reorder those cards? Do I try to get different cards just like on photo paper, or do I just let it go? I don't know. But anyway, it will be fine. Whatever I end up deciding will be fine. Life will go on. We've had a really good day today. We made those Christmas brownies, and I really just tried to pour myself fully into whatever we were doing. So if I was doing laundry, I just tried to really like put my whole focus on laundry. And then when I was with the kids, I really tried to focus on them. And then same thing with lessons. I'm really enjoying learning some Christmas songs with my students and teaching those to them. I've got like 3 people learning Feliz Navidad. I've got 1 person learning Oh Holy Night, and she just like seriously almost made me cry tonight. It was just so beautiful. I'm also really, really loving the kids' books. I've never put them under the tree like that before, and I'm really loving having them there. We go and pick out 1 or 2 every night before bed, and that has just been a real treat. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna end this here. This is probably a pretty lengthy one, but that's what happens when you combine all the vlogs into one for the whole week. So I hope you guys are doing well this week. I'm gonna leave you with a little special clip, and I will be talking to you soon. We wish you